Plus, it's nice to have this on the start. So, but yeah, I'll try and speak while I'm doing this if I can concentrate on both. Yes, hello, welcome to the stream. People may be able to tell what this game is already. If they can't, I'll let you know in a sec. I've just got to set the... Oh, okay, auto does the game category, that's nice.
Please, help! Everyone is getting killed!
Right, so... Okay, try speaking now. You're still way under the sound. I may have to turn this down and you'll have to speak up, I think. That's down like to 50%, how's that?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds okay. Yeah, hopefully that's... I will have to wait till people come on the stream and ask them if it's loud enough, but yeah. It's a really loud game though, so... Yes, so this is the remake of House of the Dead. It's quite good. There's branching paths and stuff. Obviously, we'll only be really doing one, and I can't remember where any of the paths go. So, yeah, I remember a couple of things that are really obscure paths though. So we'll try and do those, because I think there's a bit where you can kill a zombie, and if you don't kill it, then it sends you down a completely different path. And why would you ever know to do that? But anyway, the other thing as well. I have got a couple of cheats turned on. One of them is for infinite continues because I don't, this game is pretty hard and it is supposed to be an arcade game. The other thing as well is I've got infinite ammo on, and the only reason for that, ammo is always infinite, but all it means is that you don't have to reload the gun every 3 seconds, which given that they put reload on the L2 or R2 button, honestly, after 40 minutes of pressing the L2 button every 3 seconds, you have the bloody hand cramp. So all it does is take out the need for reloading, basically. I've also got... There is a cheat you can put in to get all the weapons, but I'll stick with a handgun, because that's really what you'd be using in the arcade anyway. But there's like grenade launchers and crossbows and stuff, but it makes it easier to kill enemies. There is also a cheat for killing enemies in one hit, which I've obviously not got on. Yeah, that's about it really. So let's open the drink, if I can find something to put under that.
SharePlay.
Oh yeah, and SharePlay. I knew I'd forget something. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Right. Let's get some ASMR with the pouring. Well, you probably can't hear it over the game, but still. Managed to spill some on myself, but still. Alright. Okay. Now, because we've got infinite continues on, it doesn't really matter what difficulty you put it on, so I could try putting it on hard so more enemies turn up, I suppose. Arcade. I think arcade is the most difficult level, yeah, because it's literally the arcade version. I'll put it, well, yeah, I'll put it on hard because we've got infinite continues, so I can have a look at it. I normally play on normal, so the score mode between classic and modern, I think it literally just, modern is just random numbers, and classic is you always get a multiple of 5 or 0 for every kill or something, so I'll just put it on normal. You can play this multiplayer actually, weirdly. I don't know how, I suppose that works the same way it does in the arcade, but... And I genuinely don't think there's any difference between the two selectable characters. So yeah, okay. Alright, so, yeah, if you play this for the first time, you don't get a chapter select, but yeah, we'll be starting from chapter 1, obviously. So... Ooh. Yes, zombies and such. I'll have to get used to the controls again.
Oh no!
Somehow that didn't kill it first time, but never mind. There's your photo of all the scientists you can save. That probably won't be happening because that's really difficult. Ah, got one there. One of two. Shoot them while they're on the floor for more points.
Thank you.
Splat.
We'll get you for this.
No emotion, we'll get you for this, Captain Commando. Yeah, this is not a game known for its great voice acting, but there you go. Yeah, so I've lost one life already. Wow, don't normally manage that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so if you save a scientist, they give you a health pack, and then, yeah. And sometimes it affects what path you take. Hey, Spank. You can shoot axes and stuff out of the air, but it's quite difficult.
Sort of like metal slug of the heavies.
Yeah. 3D metal slug. Now, interestingly, this is one of the first paths. I'm not going to pause this every time we get to a path, but this is one of these things that you would never know unless you read about it. These two monkey things here, depending on which one you kill, depends on which major path you go on. So I think the left one's more interesting, I think. Oh well, killed the right... Oh, I did kill the left one first, there you go. I honestly don't remember which path's the best one to take, but... Oh yeah, there's stuff you can destroy in the background for more points and more weapons and stuff like that, but... Goodbye. Right, yeah, okay. Now this is the really interesting one. If you let him hit you, you go to a different path, which is this is a rare path, I think. Will they do a House of the Dead 2 remake, I Spank? Possibly. If this one sold well, I don't see why they wouldn't. I think House of the Dead 2 was better, wasn't it? I don't really remember. I vaguely remember playing it in an arcade at some point, but...
There is a version of taking on with it after the Steam.
Yeah, 69 points. Oh yeah, Spank, let us know what our voices are like compared to the game, if we're too quiet or it's too loud or whatever. Because we can't... Oh shit, I just shot the scientist. I trigger happy and I shot the scientist in the back. Oh well, won't be saving that one then.
Right, turn myself up a little bit.
Turn me up a bit.
No, I've turned myself up a little
Oh,
bit.
oh, right. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let us know, Spank, though. Sound a little lower, maybe lower the game volume a little bit. Can do. Let's see. Let me put it down to 50, that's 10 more %. And, yeah, let us know. Oh, shot an axe out of the air. Nice. Now, another path is destroying this, I think. Or you can not destroy it to go right. I might go right, actually, because I don't normally do that one. I've not done every path in this game, but I remember bits and pieces. Hey, Kari. What up, boy? Etc. Or whatever popular streamers say. Is this my first time playing this, or have I played this before? Yeah, I've played it before. It's just I don't remember a lot about it, because it was a few months ago now. There's different pathways and stuff, and I'm trying to think what the most interesting path to watch is, so we're doing that, if I've got the right one, which I probably haven't. Hey, Neo. Yeah, so there's hidden weapons in some crates and stuff like that. Again, I'm only going to be using the handgun, because the other weapons make it a bit too easy. No! I think saving her gets you a different path as well.
Thank you.
I did a playthrough, I saved all the scientists, but I had to reload it so many times, it's really difficult.
That's the Terminator zombie on there.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. It took me so long to think of that.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive me for not being able to read chat straight away in these games. I can do it during these bits though.
Thank you.
I think this is the first boss? Yeah. I'll pause it in a second. Yeah, so it tells you their weak point on most of the bosses, so it is that little hole on his chest, which is fairly obvious, I guess. I think he launches towards you if you don't hit him enough. Yeah, got hit there. Surprisingly difficult to aim for a space that small. Oh, and also, for anyone who's just come in, I have got the no reload cheat on, so I don't have to reload. But obviously you'd have to reload every couple of seconds, but yeah. Alright. Haven't got around to playing this yet. Yeah, it's good. It looks pretty different to the original if you're used to seeing the original.
Stop. Curious.
Curious.
Terrible.
Have I played Ishin yet? Just released on Game Pass. I've got Ishin. I've not played it yet though. So after each chapter, you get a picture of the scientists, and then yeah, the crossed out ones are the ones that you killed or died or whatever. So Sega needs to re-release the other House of the Dead games. Yeah, I'd play them. It's pretty good. Yeah, Ishin is. They redesigned Ishin to have characters in it from all the Yakuza games that have come out so far. So I'd be playing it with characters in I've not met yet. So yeah, I'll be playing Ishin after the... Or I've played all the other ones pretty much. But yeah, next chapter. But yeah, there's all sorts of cheats in this. There's one-hit kill cheats and there's other weapons you can use and... stuff like that. So many damn Yakuza games. Yeah, we'll be. We're almost finished with. Well, I think we're almost finished with 3, but we'll see because there's a lot of stuff we've got to do yet. But story-wise, we're pretty much near the end though. Second chapter, Revenge. Now, people can choose actually. Do we want to go through the trapdoor or through the big doors? You've got about, I'll give you about 10 seconds to vote because there's a delay in chat, obviously. But yeah, we'll be back to Yakuza on. No, wait, the coming week. No, we're fine. Okay, trapdoor it is. So basically, you just have to shoot the chains off the trapdoor to go down the trapdoor. Okay. Now, you either that or you just wait and you go through the doors automatically, so... Bats! That is a tricky one.
It's an attempt at a Joker reference there.
You did well. He bleeds black. There's a rat eating cheese there, and there's a trophy for hitting it, and it's really difficult. Because it only appears for like half a second when that scene starts. Scientist, you can say that.
Thank you.
You can shoot quite a lot of the scenery. I don't know if that was in the original, but it's certainly in this version. There's a ridiculous... I've not got all the trophies in this, but there's a ridiculous trophy for destroying every object destroyable in the game. Did I hit the scientist? Nope. Saved him. Have I tried typing at the dead? No. I saw someone did a mod for that, though, with... I can't remember what it is now. All loads of words that were themed on some comedy show. I can't remember which one it was, though, but it looked funny. Typing at the TED. That's got to, someone's got to have done that. Yeah, if someone thinks, oh, you missed the branching path there, I don't remember all of them. I'll just bring them up when I remember them. So, yeah, as good as my memory is, which isn't great for anyone who's new to these streams. That clang noise was good. Shot a axe out of the air there. Or you can shoot the... Yeah, you can shoot that. If you shoot too low, you shoot through the bookcase and kill the scientist. So, yeah.
Those slug things are the same as the ones that are in Splatterhouse.
Yes. Yeah, it's a common thing in almost said Nazi, what? In zombie sort of literature, I suppose. Almost saved him. Did we not? No, must have got. I think that's a branching path as well, saving that scientist, because you either go right or left there. So sometimes it's not a choice, sometimes it's based on your skill. Now, go down or across the bridge. Another vote, people. It also gives me a chance to pause and read the chat a little bit. Zombie Revenge, it's a spin-off, third-person beat-em-up action. That sounds good. Go down, okay? So basically you do nothing to go down because you don't raise the bridge. Going across, you have to save a scientist. It's quite difficult to do, I think. You can destroy the water tanks. I don't know if that does anything, but then you end up climbing up this side and going round the left. House of the Dead 2 on Dreamcast, yeah. There's a whole thing with panes of glass over there. There's a trophy for getting through this bit without hitting any of them, but that's kind of difficult-ish. I was going to try not to do it, but I shot across and a bullet hit one of them, so fuck it. No, scientist just got his head taken off. Missed that one. I don't think that one was a branching path. It just gives you free health. There we go. Save that one. I don't know if saving both of them is another path, but... This is as bad as you go. You can't save them. The weakness is the little plate thing on his shoulder. There's a trophy for killing all of the bats before you enter the second stage of the fight. Just thought I'd mention these things if I remember them. Yeah, this isn't a button you can hold. See, with the machine gun, you can hold down the button to auto-fire. With this, you've got to press the X button all the time. Which gives it some level of difficulty, I suppose. I don't know how you stop him from attacking you. I think you just got to hit him at the right second. Like that. I think, yeah, that was supposed to happen, if I remember rightly. Oh! Don't know if you can hit him here. No, probably not. It's hard to tell if we're hitting him or not. The only way you can tell is if you get points, really. Splat. I think we've died like 7 times now, but there you go. See, that's the thing. If I was playing this normally with the credits on, we'd have probably ended the game by now and I'd have to start again. But I actually want to try and do a full playthrough, so...
Better be ready, Curian.
We've lost 4 scientists. That's pretty good by this stage, to be completely honest. The 3rd chapter, Truth. I think one of these boxes here is a new weapon or something. I can't exactly remember. Yeah, zombie robots for some reason. Yeah, there you go. That was a weapon over there. I don't know if anyone spotted that in the background, but that was me collecting it, which I think was the... I can't remember what weapon that was now. Maybe the machine gun? Got to hit the barrel one early because he would launch it over everyone else. Now, I think saving the scientist is a path as well, so you shoot the button to open the door to let him out, and then quickly kill the rest of them. Health kit over there. I don't know how you would have, I suppose they can headbutt you or bite you, can't they, if you've got no arms? Spiders! One jumped on me. Right, left lift or right lift decisions. I wish indie devs would release lightgun games for modern platforms. They're niche market to tap into. Yeah. Oh, if anyone doesn't realise, I'm playing this with a controller. Also, interestingly, one other thing I need to mention as well. Well, don't need to mention it. When you're playing this, the light on the PS5 controller changes colours depending on what you're doing. So at the moment it's red because blood, I suppose. It looks more pink than red, but still. Right, it is. That's another fairly major path choice, I think. I think this one takes you through the sewers, and the other one takes you through the... I can't remember actually. I think it takes you through an office or something. You can destroy those boxes, I almost forgot about that. Scientist there.
Thank you.
I think saving her is a path, so you either go right or left there, depending on if you save her or not. Yeah, armoured zombies, you got to be careful and go for the head, I think. Mind you, that's sound advice for all the zombies, I guess. What that one was doing, he's facing the wrong way. Another life lost. I think that's about 10 now.
What are the oil lamps?
I think you can shoot them and they explode, maybe? So if there's zombies near them, then... Ah, that's quite a difficult one to save, that. Yeah. So if we'd saved that scientist, we'd have gone right there.
It's too late.
That one's always dead,
Security card.
if I remember rightly. But yeah, if you go the other way, you don't get the security card, and therefore you can't go through some lab door or something. Again, if there's anyone who's watching this who knows any better, then let me know. There you go, yeah, so this is the door we wouldn't have opened had we not got that card, so... Am I getting Spider-Man 2? Oh, yes. I love the other two. I was going to say the first two, but you know what I mean. Spider-Man and Miles Morales. They were great. Yes, it looked. I've not really seen a lot of stuff from it, but what little I have seen has made it look really good. So. Also, the other thing is as well is if I've got infinite lives on and accidentally get hit, it doesn't really matter if because I'm partly reading chat as well. So
Yeah, I think Spider-Man 2 should come to PC. It's just
it should.
the
The first one did.
Yeah, the first, yeah, and Miles Morales did as well.
Yeah. At least this won't be like the Poison Ivy fight from Batman. Christ almighty, that was annoying, that fight.
I didn't think you could make it this far. However,
Good
this
break.
is it. Let's see how good you really are.
Spider. Weak point. Head. Surprisingly enough. I'll just have a quick pause. Only played the first one, enjoyed it, didn't find Miles that interesting of a character. No, I mean, it's okay, I suppose. It's just they were trying to do too much at once, and it was basically like DLC for the first game rather than a separate game. So, you know. Wish they went with a different health system for Spider-Man. Yeah, that's the thing. You can either do special moves or you can heal. You can't do both. So yeah, because it uses the same bar essentially. Have Miles Morales on PC. Yeah, that's good. Get into the Batman games. Yeah, I've done the first two. What's that? Arkham Asylum and Arkham City.
Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah. Yeah. I think I liked them both. So yeah, I'd get into the Batman series. Why not? It's yeah. Spider-Man's. I was recommended it to me because I like the Spider-Man games. The health system uses the meter. You build the meter by fighting, which is fine when you have full health. Yeah, that's the problem. If you've got really low health, the only way to regain it is to hopefully fight enough enemies. So you're, yeah. I mean, I understand what they were going for, but yeah, it's a bit punishing on higher difficulties. When you have the low meter and low health, means you have no means to restore health. There was one of the upgrades gave you boosting the meter for doing tricks in the air, so you could avoid enemies and do tricks in the air and gain it that way and still heal without attacking people. So there was that at least. They throw wave and wave after enemies at you. Yeah, the warehouses were really difficult because the warehouses were like enclosed spaces where you had loads of enemies. It was actually easier in Miles Morales because you could do the entire warehouses in stealth, whereas in the first Spider-Man, you could do the first wave stealth, and then you had to do, and then they auto spotted you, so you had to do the rest of it, sort of, you know, normally as it were. Still enjoyed the game despite that, though. Yeah, same here, honestly. It is that weird thing, isn't it, online, where people assume that if you give something the slightest bit of criticism, oh, you must hate it then. Well, not really. That's not how criticism works. I would say this is one of the easiest bosses in the game, because as long as you're shooting at its face, then it's done, essentially. I think I got hit once there. Nice. Oh, yeah, I should have just waited for the end of the chapter to talk about all the Spider-Man stuff, shouldn't I? Just realised. Oh well. Because you can have this screen on. Yeah, the warehouse wave fights. Yeah, exactly. That was more of a problem in the first one. Yeah. Plus the fact that I'm no good at using the gadget in fights because I get sort of overwhelmed, and when you're fighting I can't remember the button combinations and stuff, so I usually end up doing most fights with just avoiding and normal punching basically. So give me a sec. I can't breathe properly. final chapter, House of the Dead. What a great name for the final chapter. Oh, if anyone knows the difference between the two agents in this, in terms of what they play like, then let me know, because I've never noticed a difference, if there is one. That's another weapon. That was the machine gun, so I don't know what it was I got the first time round. Yeah, so this is basically... Yeah, you can tell you're getting to the end of an arcade game when you start getting mini versions of all the bosses. So here's the first boss again. At the end, you basically just got to shoot all his body parts, I think, once he loses the armour to get the, sort of get the meat off him. Obviously didn't do it quite well enough there, because he attacked me, but...
Meat on his face.
Meat on his face. Yeah, that was Ross Noble, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's it, see, I know. What's that, 12 deaths now? What's that in the arcade? 12 quid, probably? No, wait, you get a couple of lives per credit, don't you? So... The last level is a boss run. Ish. There are bits in between that aren't bosses, so I guess yes and no. Because this is the second boss, but he's easier than his first time round because he doesn't fly off out of the way. Yeah, as I say, because, well, I mean, this is obvious, but I mean, some people might not know, that the arcade games are not long because they're meant to be difficult to make you put money in. So playing at home, you think, well, this is really short. And you go, yeah, but it wasn't meant to, you know, you were meant to be standing up playing this. So, you know, flosh. So yeah, you didn't want to stand at an arcade machine for 2 hours, because no arcade games were that long, unless you were really good at them. But yeah, games with an actual ending only tended to be like an hour at max. Someone said to me, do you not find this really difficult to play with a controller? Not really. It's once you get used to it, it's alright. You just move around with the analog stick and just, you know, X is fire, and you can change what buttons do what, so they let you map the buttons. So yeah, the way you unlock cheats in this is by getting trophies. So you get all the easy trophies, and then you can use them to get cheats, and then use those cheats to get the more difficult trophies. But some of the trophies are ridiculous, so... I love the music in this. Controller went insane there. What happened? Because he is a demon! This is basically the final boss, but unknown, yeah, so it doesn't give you the weakness, and I can't remember where it is. I think it's one of his legs. It's basically any part of him that's red, but it changes throughout the battle, so you have to shoot all his fireballs out of the air and stuff. I think I read online it said, oh, his weakness is his left leg or something, but I don't see how it's any more of a weakness than anywhere else when you get the same amount of damage and the same amount of points for shooting him in various other places. But yeah, this is basically one of those bosses where they go, oh shit, we don't actually want them to finish this arcade game. Quick, make them put more money in. And they make it really difficult.
I would have made his weakness his left ear.
Yeah, you go shoot him in the air. In the air, Meg.
But
Oh my God.
only when he's flying around shooting fire.
Which he is now, weirdly. So yeah, you have to shoot all the fireballs out of the air because any one of those will basically kill you, so that's another coin gone. I think I got them all. I don't think he's hit me once yet. Well, apart from that one time he swiped at me when he got in close. Ah, there you go, that was a hit. Yeah, this is on hard difficulty as well, I should add. Arcade difficulty is even worse. Okay, well that's 3 deaths so far, we're not doing too bad. Didn't realise you could actually shoot them while they're still in his hand. When he powers up the fireball, it sounds like the first bit of the mask from Crash Bandicoot. Oh my god! People say that mask says Ooga Booga, but I've never heard him say that. I've always heard it as oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know where people are getting Ooga Booga from. It's one of those things like, oh, you couldn't do that now, and it's like, well, that's because that's what you're hearing, but it doesn't mean that's what he's saying.
I think it's just because he's saying it that quickly.
Yeah. I mean, there's no real consensus on what he's saying.
It's like saying every state in America in 1 second.
Yeah, I can say the capital city of every state in 1 second. Oh, well, that's just no, Peter, wasn't it? Peter, that's just a noise.
Yeah.
That's 6 deaths now. I think, yeah, his thigh is a more consistent place to shoot just because it's slightly larger than the other red areas. I enjoy the Crash games, I'm just no good at them, to what's been said in chat there. It's like there's lots of games I enjoy, it's just I have to watch someone else play them, because if I play them I do like the first 2 levels and then never get anywhere. Also, yeah, people will know this is a lot more difficult when you have to reload every sort of 3 seconds, as I said earlier, but just want to reiterate that I've put cheats on just so I don't go mental. And to save my hand a little bit, even though it's already killing me, but still. And I think at the end he keeps doing this. Surprisingly, I got them all. Missing him. You've got to get him in that few seconds he's charging up. Almost there. I can feel my fingers going numb. No, I thought I could make it. Ow. Oh, I just got to stretch slightly. Right, okay. Thought I would see if I could make it without having to do that, but I literally couldn't. My hand was seizing up. Finger banging too hard. Yeah, boy. Ah, there you go. See, I was almost there. there's at least 2 more games after this, so yeah, you're right. I haven't seen everything yet. Nothing will ever beat a light gun, of course. No, of course.
So is this just the first game in HD then?
Yeah, basically, yeah. People thought, oh, it's the collection of all 3. No, no, no. It's only the first game. Oh, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we only got 5 scientists killed. One of those I shot. No, I think I shot 2 of them. So only 3 of them actually got killed by zombies. So I did quite well there, I think. But yeah, you could play that again and get different paths and all that sort of stuff. But that is basically the game. So no, on to the next mission. Head to the pub and celebrate. Yeah, shoot some shots. Quite literally. Bang, 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 bang. Master Agent. I think I just get a good score because I didn't technically use any continues because there weren't any. Right.
Is that a slight reference to Shaun of the Dead?
What, in chat?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, possibly. I've not seen it, so I don't know. I should watch it. Also, we're technically saving the game because we're in Resident Evil mode on the typewriter. So there you go. Yeah, multiplayer disabled. That was on the modern difficulty level hard original game mode. Oh, I forgot there was credits. I was going to say. Get some nice art and music and stuff. So yeah, I think it's difficult to review a game like that. It's you either like it or you don't, and I did. So there you go. Things they could have done better. Can't really think of anything. I guess maybe there's a light gun that's compatible with this. I've got on modern tellies. I've got no idea. Don't know. It's an arcade game, so it's difficult. It's like rating Space Invaders. It's either good or it's not. But yeah, I liked it. Nice locations, good music. The enemies look good. Obviously, we didn't see everything because there's different paths, but the art on some of those other paths is good. Yeah. Spank says, I find the mouse and keyboard awkward, especially since my keyboard gets hot. Hot keyboard. Always preferred controller. Counter-Strike 2, they removed controller support. Yeah, that is weird. Huh. There's probably some fan mod to put it back in, though, I imagine.
You can use, there's a program called Joy to Key.
There you go.
There's another one that I don't know if it works or not, because it didn't really work for me when I tried it, called Rewased.
I get the keyboard WASD.
Yeah.
WASD. Doesn't make it sound like you've pissed on something. I've WASD on that.
But no, I think Joy to Key is probably the easiest one.
There you go. Try that. Hot keyboard.
Start with this.
Oh yeah, I was going to say type it in so they can search for it. There you go. Joy to Key, Joy, not JOI, which is something else. Let's see, I just want to see if I missed any chat. I know I did pause a couple of times. I probably should have just spoken between chapters, but I know that game wasn't very long, so. Yeah, I read that, I think. Oh yeah, Zombie Revenge on Dreamcast, spin-off to House of the Dead, third-person action beat-em-up. Yeah, I'll have to look that one up, because I don't have a Dreamcast or anything, but I'll look that up. Not now, but just in general, I'll look it up. Yeah, nice. Right. We talked about Spider-Man, yeah. Are you playing anything else? Oh, yeah, that's probably what we should be discussing during these credits, because once the credits are over, the music's a lot louder and we'll have a lot less, because there's not much to sort of read during this. Right, so, do I now play a game that will probably be too long for the rest of the stream, but we could continue it on the next... give me a sec. We could continue it next Friday, because obviously I'm still doing Yakuza 3 on Tuesdays. Or we could do another short game that I've already played. If it's a short game I've already played, it's either going to be possibly either Among the Sleep. I don't mind playing that again because that was alright, and I've only ever played it once. And same goes for Pumpkin Jack as well, which I think I've played that twice, but that was a long time ago. So I don't mind playing that again. The longer game will be a game I've never played before, but I don't know whether to give away what that is in case we don't play it. So, yeah, it depends what people want to see.
I would like to see the longer game.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. It's a game, yeah, as I say, it's a game I've never played before, so... the other games technically I've done on stream, but aren't on YouTube, so that's why I count them as technically not being done. But yeah, this is, we'll go with that, see how that goes. I genuinely don't know what the game's like. I looked up a very small amount of gameplay ages ago when I bought it, but yeah. So it's a game probably not a lot of people have heard of, because I certainly hadn't until someone mentioned it, but I don't know how famous it was, but yeah. Right, how do I do this? Oh yeah, I was going to show you something else in this game as well, I think. Yeah, the gallery. It's quite good, actually. So you can look at all the zombies and stuff and turn them round and make them jump and things like that. Or you can... collectibles, yeah. So you can look at your armoury of weapons.
You have to turn them around and then shout at them to make them jump. Ah! These are badges based on the trophies you've earned in the game. The only ones that are left, I've got finished the whole campaign without taking any damage, which technically you could turn on one-hit kills and use the rocket launcher. The only problem is killing a scientist counts as taking damage. So you essentially have to do a no damage run and not kill any scientists. So, God, I keep hiccuping, sorry. Knock an enemy up as high as you can. That's to do with basically juggling them with the gun. And I've tried it and I just can't get it right. Knock back the Kenfists. So those little weird dog things with the wings. Right at the start of the game, there's two that jump over a wall. Basically, you have to use your guns or however to attack them, put them back over the wall. But for some reason, that trophy is really finicky, and I've done it a couple of times, and it just hasn't registered. So, whatever. Collect all items in a single campaign. So that's... so you'd think, basically, there's 5 weapons you can find in crates. Oh, I've got to get all those in one playthrough. Okay. No. What they want you to do is shoot every destructible object in the entire game in one playthrough. I don't know how that's possible, honestly. It's ridiculous. Like every barrel, every crate, everything. And some of them are, every suit of armour. It's ridiculous. Discover all paths in the game. That would be possible. I just can't be arsed. Basically, you just have to go down every single possible pathway. And some of them are really difficult to choose, quote unquote. So... And then that one is just for doing everything. Yeah, so there you go. What is it? Pause animation. Yeah, so you can freeze them in place and stuff, or look, it's a zombie with an afro. That's quite good. Can you look at bosses on this? I don't think you can. Weirdly. Yeah, we've all got weird names. Someone was saying, it's really that trophy for the Kentifs thing is really unfair because it's not clear what enemy they are. Well, go through this and click on that. There you go. I don't know how that was difficult.
Oh, I never looked at the gallery. Well, that's your fault, not mine. But yeah, and it tells you their weak points and all that. But yeah, there you go. So they're mirrors. Mirrors. It's like a mirror, but pronounced wrong. Mirror. So yeah, there you go.
Basically, the American way of pronouncing mirror.
Yeah, mirror. Right, leaderboard. Yeah, that's just all the leaderboard things. Statistics. Player deaths 44. Oh, there we go. I played it 6 times apparently. Although most of the time that wasn't a full playthrough. So yeah, and it tells you all your stats if you give a shit about that, I guess. Used continues. Player deaths. Oh, well, I've never played it on hard before, so yeah, there you go. So we died 17 times, so that answers that question.
1,700 yen.
There you go. Right, so to anyone who hasn't, hold on, who hasn't seen how these streams work before, to select a game, the stream literally needs to end for me to select another one. So if you will stick around for a minute, because I need to not only start another stream, but I need to type in the title, which takes like 30 seconds. So yeah, if people are here and they want to see something else, then yeah, don't get bored, and you can still chat in chat. I'll still see it, but I just won't be streaming for the next sort of minute or so. So yeah, we'll try and get that done. All right.